Hey guys, it is Star Wars 360 here with some Star Wars news. I haven't had this in a while, but this is something kind of big. This is something the internet's probably going to explode and rage about, and I just want to give you my 2 cents on it. So, in case you haven't heard, again, I'll have a link in the description to the news article, so if you believe I'm pulling this out of my ass, you'll know for a fact that I'm not, and this is true. So, a couple of years ago, Disney bought Marvel. And over a year ago, they bought Star Wars. So Disney decided to, with these two powers under their hands, have Marvel make Disney Star Wars comics. So that way Disney can reap all the profits of Star Wars comics. Because if Dark Horse makes them, but if Dark Horse is doing the comics, then Disney doesn't get the money because they don't own that. I'm not really sure how it works, but point is, it's clearly a monetary gain. Now, a lot of people have been freaking out, raging, "No, Disney, you're ruining our lives again." And I can understand. I mean, from what I hear, some really good Star Wars comics have been written under Dark Horse. Now, I haven't written any of them, but I'm going to take everyone's word that they're really good, and I probably should read them. By the way, if there are any really good Dark Horse comics related for Star Wars, please put them down in the comments, and I'll check them out when I have a chance. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, yes, I can understand why I'd be pissed off, but keep in mind, Dark Horse didn't always make Star Wars comics. Marvel originally made them. In fact, I've read several of them. In fact, hold on a second. Right here, I have collections of each one. All the Star Wars comics. And so I've read these comics, and they're actually pretty good. A bit of history about them in case you don't know. Sorry if this is going to turn to comic book geek fest here, but so when Star Wars came out, of course there were going to be comics cashing in. Now, originally, they just wrote like a few comics that were just comic book versions of the movies. But after that, they didn't know there was going to be a sequel, so they just wrote more adventures for these characters, which are chronicled in these issues right here. And they are very fun and entertaining. It's kind of cool to see what people writing Star Wars stories based on just that one movie. And it's a really cool world they create. And when Empire Strikes Back came out, they wrote comics about that. They wrote comics of them searching for Han Solo and the Rebels, and they introduced a bunch of cool characters. It's weird, but I find it interesting. Here's the last one where they were searching for Han. Yeah, Han got 3. There was a lot of just them searching for Han. And then, the cool part, there's comics set after Return of the Jedi. And this is as far as I have. There's more of these, but unfortunately don't have them, and I could probably track them down if I wanted to, but I don't. But, yeah. But from what I've read, they're pretty interesting. So, for those of you who are worried, don't worry. I'm pretty sure Marvel will do a good job. I mean, it's probably not going to be the same team of writers that wrote all of these. Hang on, let me do it again so you can see all of these. But keep in mind, it's Marvel, and Marvel's been some really good comics. So again, I'm sure we're gonna still get great stories from Star Wars. And again, this isn't gonna happen until 2015. So we'll just have to wait and see. So that's all I have to say. I'm annoyed about Dark Horse not writing them, but again, I trust Marvel. So yeah, that's all I have to say on the matter. So, Star Wars. Have you read any of these comics? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are you happy about this? Please share your 2 cents below. And if you like my content, subscribe. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But just comment, just telling me why you dislike it. And yeah, this is Stars 360. May the Force be with you.